24 hours, guys, just 24 hours. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are stumbling upon my video for the first time, my name is Ishpreet and I am a mindset and manifestation coach. Today's video is going to be super important and very powerful for you at the same time, because I'm going to break down all the myths around the law of attraction, manifestation and all these things. There are so many people who walk up to me telling me how they aren't able to manifest anything, how no matter what they do, no matter how much they try, it just doesn't seem to happen. And that exactly is the problem, my friend. When you give too much importance to something, when you give too much attention to it, you put a lot of pressure onto it and you create a lot of resistance around it. That is the exact opposite of the state that you want to be in. So today, grab a pen and a diary, take down the notes if you want to, or follow these steps with me through the video, and you are up for manifesting something in the next 24 hours. And let me tell you, it doesn't have to be 24 hours. It could be something less than 24 hours as well. Some of you might be able to just manifest something in the next few hours. You don't know. So let's just begin. Before we even start, let me just tell you that for the next few minutes, the one thing that I need you to inhale, absorb, breathe for the few moments is faith. Whatever we are going to be doing in the next few minutes, just have an open mind and have faith that whatever it is that you want, you can have it. Faith is your superpower for the next few minutes, and it's actually always your superpower, but just don't forget for the next few minutes that faith is something that you really need to hold on to. All right, now the number one step is choose what you want. It needs to be something that you really believe in. Okay, you need to have a very clear intention and desire as to what is it that you want. Half of the times we aren't able to manifest because we just aren't clear ourselves as to what do we want. We give a very rough estimate of, okay, this is maybe what I want, or that is maybe what I want, and even then we aren't clear, and only because we feel like we don't deserve it, so we hold ourselves back. But no, I don't want you to do that. In fact, having said that, I want you to first categorize yourself into someone who can manifest things easily or someone who is having a very hard time manifesting. Because if you fall in the first category, who can manifest things easily, then you can probably go with a bigger goal for yourself and bigger desire for yourself for this exercise that we're doing right now. And for the ones who aren't very familiar with it or just aren't able to manifest a lot of things, for you, I would suggest you just start with something small. Okay, start with something that you believe that you will be able to manifest. It could be something like a couple ₹100 in the next 24 hours, or a call from someone, a text from someone, let's say just a present from someone, a gift from someone. But make sure that when you decide what it is that you want, you should be able to believe that you can have it. You can make your desire as small as you want just to try it out. So yeah, make sure that your intention or desire is something that when you say it out aloud, even in your head, you can believe that, okay, fine, this is something that I can have it. So make sure to make it that small or that big. It really is on you, but it just should be believable. It should not come across as something like, oh, I can't really have it, and that have that resistance in your mind that you can't really have it. Once you have decided what is it that you want, then take a piece of paper and write down this desire of yours in present tense, in the form of I am receiving so and so. When you write it down in present tense, you make way for the universe to deliver it to you, and in turn you tell your mind that you are already receiving it. On the contrary, when you write something like I want to have this, in your mind, how that is established is as if you don't have it already. Even if that is true, that is not the feeling that we want to emit. Okay, so you don't want to write it in the way that I want this. You want to write it in the way that I am receiving so and so, whatever it is. After you've written it down, then I want you to close your eyes for a couple of minutes. And like I said, you can pause this video if you want and do it along with me as I'm telling you to do it, so that you don't miss out on anything, or you can do it later as well, as and when you feel like. But if you're doing it with me, now is the time for you to close your eyes and think of this desire of yours as if you've already received it. In your mind, take a couple of minutes, take 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes, and just picture this desire of yours in your mind, exactly how you would feel when it is in front of you when you've had it. If it's a couple hundred rupees, let's say, if it's 1,000 rupees that you're trying to manifest in the next 24 hours, how would you feel when you'd have it? How would you spend it? What is it that you'd be doing with it? Think of every single thing that you can possibly associate with this desire and imagine yourself to be living that desire in that moment. Take a couple of moments and do that. Make sure that you are in a state of relaxation. Make sure that you are in a state of joy and happiness, because that is the most important ingredient in this recipe. You cannot manifest something from a place of lack, from a place of frustration, anger, all these emotions. You need to be coming from a place of joy and happiness, like I said. So just make sure that you are relaxed at this point. Relax yourself and just indulge yourself in this thought of realizing this desire of yours. Just take your time and be there for a couple of moments. Have that faith, have that belief that it is yours. You've written it down, you've imagined it in your mind, you felt the joy and happiness that comes with it. Now you want to let it go. Now you want to just keep that piece of paper aside. If you want, just put it down under your pillow where you sleep. That again is a very important practice that you can do when you sleep over something that you write. It has a very subconscious effect on your mind. So put it down under your pillow and then sleep over it at night. If you want, you can go back to the process of imagining it, feeling how exactly you'd feel in that moment, how happy you'd be, how joyful you'd be, and all these things, and then go off to sleep in that feeling. While you're feeling all of these things, while you are in your mind, you're just playing this movie, while you're doing that, fall asleep in that moment and in that zone. The next morning, you can read it again and tell yourself that I am receiving so and so. Feel the joy and emotion for a couple of moments and then let it go. There's nothing else that you need to do. Carry on with your day, carry on with your work. Do not worry about how it's going to happen. Do not worry about how is it going to come to life. Just know that it will, because it absolutely will, and you will be amazed at the things that you manifest. As long as you believe in it. Like I said, start from something very small. Start from something that you know that you'd have no attachment towards. You don't have any obsession over if it comes true or it doesn't come true. You know you're playing around with it. Even for the ones who have absolutely no idea as to what to manifest or something, you can just ask for a random surprise coming out of nowhere, and yeah, you will be surprised in the end. You really will be. Once you have done all of this, there is no way why you would not manifest something. For some of you, like I said, you will manifest it in less than 24 hours. And for the rest of you, you might just take a little longer, more than 24 hours. It really depends on how much faith you have. It all comes down to that. If you can put that desire out with the faith that you will have it, without worrying about it, without obsessing about it, and just being in that state of joy and relaxation and calm, and just being at a place of content, you are gonna see magical things happen to you. Just be open for possibilities and you will be surprised at the ways that the universe is gonna gift you with all of these things. That is all for today's video, guys. Please come back and share your experiences with me. Slowly and steadily, you'll realize that you can create not just these little things, but anything that you want, and that is the whole point. So don't forget to come back and share your experiences as to what did you manifest, and it'll be amazing to read them through. And that is all. I will see you in my next one. Bye.